Hi, it's Dwyer. Bettingangle.us, a free site. Gamblersadvisory.com, a free site. Let's talk about a prop bet that I like in the National Football League. But first, remember, the opinion you should follow should be your own. Just consider this video to be a second opinion from a complete stranger online. There's a shocking prop bet up right now. It's on whether Devante Adams, wide receiver of the Green Bay Packers, he's going to be their number one receiver now, folks. Jordy Nelson's gone. The question is whether he gets to 1,150 and a half yards receiving. Again, that's 1,150 and a half yards receiving. I like the under. I believe there's a big difference between being Robin and Batman, right? Devante Adams has never been the premier receiver going into a season for the Green Bay Packers. In fact, Devante Adams has never had more than 1,000 yards receiving in any given season, right? Let me also point out, too, that he's in a very tough division in terms of defenses, right? The Minnesota Vikings were one of the better defenses. He has to play them twice, right? The Chicago Bears just picked up Khalil Mack, pass rush with a secondary. The Packers have to play them twice. Look at the road schedule. Keep in mind, now Devante Adams is supposed to be the man. This 1,150 and a half yards implies that he's the number one receiver. So that means he's going to go up against the number one corner on a lot of other teams. On the road this year, he has to face Josh Norman and the Washington Redskins. On the road, he also has to deal with the Seattle Seahawks. On the road, he's going to have to deal with the New England Patriots. On the road, he's going to have to deal with the Los Angeles Rams, right? I think given this schedule, given his lack of clearing 1,000 yards in the past, I feel the 1,150 and a half yards is far too much. Understand, too, that the stars have to align to make this play happen. Number one, he has to stay healthy, right? If he misses a couple of games, he's out of the running to make this threshold. Number two, Aaron Rodgers has to stay healthy. Right, folks? Aaron Rodgers is just coming off a year where he had a collarbone injury. Guess what? That's not the first time he's had a collarbone injury. If Aaron Rodgers misses some games, I'm not sure if a backup is going to be able to allow Devante Adams to get to 1,150 and a half yards. So I like the under 1,150 and a half yards here for Devante Adams as the lead receiver, right? He just doesn't have the history, and he's going up against quite a few excellent defenses. That's how I see it. Let me hear from you. I hope you leave your comments in the comment section to this video. Let me also make the point, too, that I know statistically last year with Matt Patricia, the New England Patriot defense wasn't a gem, at least not numerically. But here again, if Devante Adams is having the kind of year that would get him more than 1,150 and a half yards when they played Bill Belichick, he would be a high priority for that defensive coordinator. As I said, there's a big difference between getting your yards as Batman, as the number one receiver, and getting your yards as the second receiver or the slot receiver, right? This is a new role for Devante Adams. I'm betting the under on the 1,150 and a half yards. That's how I see it. Let me hear from you. If you have any thoughts on this prop bet or any other prop bet that you want to share here with the gamblers online, I hope you do so in the comment section to this video. Thanks for stopping by.